Gravity is the invisible architect of our world, a constant tether that defines the limits of existence for every living creature. In the rainforests of Asia, the tokay gecko defies the pull of the earth, walking effortlessly across a ceiling of polished leaves. The secret lies in its feet, where millions of microscopic hairs called setae create a molecular bond, literally stealing stability from thin air. High above the Southern Ocean, the wandering albatross has mastered the art of dynamic soaring, using wind gradients to stay airborne for weeks. It barely flaps its wings, instead harvesting the energy of the atmosphere to negate its own weight in a perpetual dance of physics. Deep in the emerald canopy, the flying squirrel prepares for a leap of faith, extending a membrane of skin that transforms a fall into a flight. This is not true flight, but a controlled descent, a sophisticated negotiation with gravity that allows it to travel 50 meters between trees.
Nelle Alpi alpine, l'alpine ibex performa una impresa di equilibrio impossibile, scalando le verticali pareti del dam di Cingino.
They seek the salt encrusted on the stones, their hooves acting like precision instruments that grip microscopic edges where no human could stand. The peregrine falcon is the ultimate gravity thief, turning the Earth's pull into a weapon of kinetic energy as it begins its high-speed stoop. Falling at over 200 miles per hour, it uses the very force that would kill others to become the fastest creature on the planet. On the surface of a quiet pond, the water strider treats the liquid like a trampoline, its weight distributed across the skin of the water. By exploiting surface tension, it lives in a world where gravity is defeated by the simple geometry of its long, thin legs. The hummingbird is a marvel of biological engineering, its wings beating 80 times a second to achieve a perfect, motionless hover. It burns energy at a rate that would be fatal to most, all to remain stationary in a medium that demands constant movement. In the dense jungles of Borneo, the Draco lizard unfurls its ribs to create a set of wings, a living kite that drifts through the shadows. Each rib is a spar in an architectural masterpiece designed to catch the rising heat and turn a tumble into a graceful journey. The mountain goat of North America inhabits the zone of death, where gravity is a constant threat and the wind is a physical blow. Its skeletal structure is built for verticality, its center of gravity kept low to ensure that every step is a calculated victory over the abyss. The spider's web is a cathedral of stolen gravity, a structure that weighs almost nothing, yet can stop a projectile in mid-flight. Silk is 5 times stronger than steel, a biological material that uses the tension of its own weight to create a trap for the unwary. In the African savanna, the weaver bird constructs a hanging nest, a masterpiece of woven grass that dangles precariously from the thinnest branches. By placing its home at the end of a flexible twig, it uses gravity as a shield, keeping heavy predators at bay who cannot follow. The dragonfly is nature's most efficient aerial predator, capable of moving in 6 directions and hovering with surgical precision. Its 4 wings move independently, allowing it to manipulate the air currents around its body to perform maneuvers that defy human physics. Deep in the ocean, the manta ray glides through the water as if it were air, its massive fins performing a slow-motion ballet in the blue. In the weightless world of the sea, the ray still battles the drag of the depths, its body shaped like a wing to generate lift in the liquid. The snow leopard is the ghost of the mountains, capable of leaping 50 feet in a single bound to catch its prey on a treacherous slope. Its long, thick tail acts as a biological gyroscope, adjusting its balance in midair to ensure a perfect landing on a crumbling ledge. The archerfish defies gravity from below, firing a jet of water into the air to knock insects off their perches and into its waiting mouth. It accounts for the refraction of light and the pull of the earth on its liquid bullet, a master of ballistics in a world of flow. Termites build towers that reach towards the sky, using internal vents to create a cooling system powered by the rising of warm air. These architectural giants use the Earth's gravity to cycle air, a passive cooling system that maintains a perfect temperature for the colony. The emperor penguin flies through the water at incredible speeds, its wings modified into stiff flippers that cut through the density of the sea. To escape the pull of the water and return to the ice, it releases air trapped in its feathers, using buoyancy as a rocket launch. The sloth lives its life entirely inverted, its internal organs anchored to its ribs so they don't crush its lungs while hanging upside down. It has surrendered the battle for speed, instead finding a peaceful niche where gravity is simply a different way to view the world. The owl flies in total silence, its feathers designed with serrated edges that break up the air currents and muffle the sound of its approach. It is a ghost in the machine of the night, a predator that uses the stealth of its architecture to override the senses of its prey. Life is a constant rebellion against the pull of the earth, an architectural masterpiece of bone, feather, and will that rises forever upward.